Hi folks, this is Carrots Crafts, and today we'll be making some razor wire barricades. The materials I'll be using are a wooden dowel, 2 different gauges of armature wire, I can't remember exactly which, but I'll put them in the description, and these sheets, which are a weird combination of foam and cardstock. First thing is cutting our card to size, for the legs and for the frame of our barriers. Cutting some holes into it for our dowel. I used a rotary tool for this, but a craft knife will work just as well. Next, we make the razor wire by taking the length of both gauges. You want to make the thinnest one slightly longer, and then we're going to wrap the thin one around the thicker one. And then we're going to coil around a Sharpie to give it the typical razor wire shape, realising that it's far too small and making it again but longer. Now we assemble all our parts with some glue. I'll be making a few different ones, so for this first one I'll add some extra spars into the A-frame. For the next, I'll do a slightly different shape, and I'll make this one more like an X and only give it one single spar. For the last one, be using some cut up coffee stirrers. We'll make a flat board to place our coil of wire on with 2 small bits of dowel to hold it in place. The final part is adding your wire, threading it around the spars and bending the ends onto it so that it can support itself. And now you have your different barricades. For painting them, we're going to start with the usual double coat of Mod Podge and paint mix, before moving on to painting the colour. Now in hindsight, I wish I'd used more of a brass colour here than the chrome. Mixed with the stippled on metal would have given a more authentic worn and rusted look. The wire can be left as it is, or you can give it a bit of a dry brush or a shade to dull it down a little if it's too shiny. For the final step, it wouldn't be a war zone without some amount of gore, so I'm using Blood for the Blood God technical paint to make them look well used. And now with a model down for scale, though realistically they would be less than useless against any kind of Space Marine, I've got no human models to hand. And that's them complete. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see some more content, please leave a like and subscribe. The support would be greatly appreciated. And thanks for watching.